afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shade, and I am your host today on Celebrity Hour. And today is a new day, and I have a special guest with me today, and his wonderful wife with me. This is one of the best time that I will invite the beautiful wife to join my guest, and so both of them will be telling us of their name, and they will also introduce themselves and also say hello to all our audiences. So we thank God for today, and thank you so much, because last week it was a great time. And I'm sure today you and I will have a pleasure to enjoy one another on Celebrity Hour. And also I want to thank all our audience. We really appreciate you, because with you we know that we can do it. So today we want you to join us today on Celebrity Hour. So I'm going to now going on to my guest today. I'm not going to introduce him yet, because he will be the one to tell us his name and also his beautiful wife. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Fine, thank you. Lovely. So today, this Saturday, the Celebrity Hours, I have a wonderful man here, and I'm privileged to know him. He's been doing a wonderful and a great work. And so it is privileged to actually bring him over here on our Noble People TV to interview him, to know about the work he's doing, and also to tell us his journey on his career as a musician. He's also a He's a recording artist.
Thank you.
He is, one of the great ones. And we will be playing some of his songs to everyone so that you can familiarize yourself. I'm sure for some of us that know him, you probably will relate to what I've just said. So, how are you? Good afternoon.
I'm fine, Shade. Thank you for inviting me to your studio. It's a pleasure, and I must say I'm honored to be here.
Yes.
My name is Augustine Eromon.
Yeah.
I am known as Eromon Nakkuone in the music industry.
Eromon Nakkuone.
Yes, and I come from a very special village, Okenyu Site Ora,
Right.
in Edo State.
Right.
And I'm a musician.
Yeah.
I play the keyboard and I sing very well. That is one of my great assets. And my kind of music cut across.
Yeah.
I play Afro hip hop.
Yeah.
And I play high life in my music. You will find Afro classical in my music, so that everybody can really enjoy all types of music. And that's the beauty of gospel music. Anyway.
Lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Here, I'm going to, I do not want you to introduce your beautiful wife, but I want her to introduce, to tell us her name. She's gorgeous. Oh, do you know? She's so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You see, I know this woman for a very long time, and you haven't aged.
Thank you, that's such a compliment.
You haven't
Thank you
aged,
so much.
still looking radiant. I guess, Augustine is really doing a good job.
Thank you.
He's doing a marvelous job.
Please, can you introduce yourself to all our audience?
My name is Stella Eromon, and it's an honor to be Augustine's wife. And we've been married for going to 21 years now.
Wow.
And we have 2 kids, 2 lovely kids.
Wow.
Yes.
22.
Yes, 21.
21 years.
Yeah.
I think that's, I think you have become friends now.
Yes.
He's my best friend.
Best friend.
He's my best friend.
Yeah.
He's my
Yeah.
best friend.
He's actually saying yeah.
Yes.
You can see that tonation, that voice. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So, we're happy to have you today
Thank you so
on our
much.
show
Thank you, Sharon.
on Noble People TV. Thank you for coming,
Thank you.
and also thank you for releasing this guy, because we have to appreciate you to say right. we're gonna invite him, and you said, you know what, I will not just release him, I will make sure that I come with him.
I will support him every step of the way. This is his
Thank you
passion.
very
This is
much.
what he loves to do.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you, and you are welcome in Small.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so how do you want me to call you Augustine or Eromon
Eromon Nakkuone.
Nakkuone?
Yes.
So you prefer that?
Mm-hmm.
Eromon Nakkuone.
Yes.
So tell the audience. Now, we want to know why that name?
Okay, so
Why not Augustine? Why not, Ajanuku? Why not?
Exactly.
Why did you choose Eromon Nakkuone?
very good. First of all, Eromon is a short form of my full name,
Okay.
which is my native name, which is Eromose, and that name means prayer answered. Because I'm the first child of my parents, and I came after 10 years, so which makes it special, and that's why I'm called Eromose, which is prayer answered. So I still keep that name, which is Eromon in short,
Right.
which is the prayer. And Nakkuone is a short form of my father's name, which is Ajanaku.
Wow.
So just cut it from Naku,
Yeah.
and the one means that I'm the first son.
Wow. Beautiful. You see, it's good to ask the questions,
Yeah.
So, Eromon Nakkuone, thank you. Sometimes some of us that actually, been listening to your music over the years, and we were like, Eromon Nakkuone, it has never come across that this was actually the
That's
reason
the
why.
reason. That's the reason.
Fantastic. Now, your surname is Ajanoku.
Mhm.
I'm sure some of our audiences want to know, but this is more like, I don't know who, when people they probably think it's from the Yoruba side, or so we just want to know, because you do you speak Yoruba?
No.
No.
I understand one or two bits those days when I was in Lagos. So.
All right.
First of all, I love the Yoruba people. Okay, so kudos to you guys. Ajanaku, this one now is the one that comes from Edo.
Right. Okay.
The brief about that, I'll just try and cut it short,
Sure.
is that Christianity was brought to our area by the Yorubas.
Right.
So most of our priests were Yoruba priests.
Okay.
And baptismal names too then were sometimes Yoruba names.
Right.
And for instance, I have a Yoruba name, or I have two Yoruba names.
Okay. What are they?
Olugbenga and I'm Olorun Tobi.
Can you say that again?
Olugbenga and Olorun
You
Tobi.
see, Olubega.
Olorun Tobi. So anyway, you heard the name.
Olugbenga.
Olugbenga.
So your name is Oluwagbemiga, Olugbenga,
That's where,
Olorun Tobi.
that's the one
Wow.
I know, Shade.
Wow.
So that is my Yoruba name. So Ajanaku is my grandfather's name.
Right.
He also has his own native name, but what you call shoemaker or cobbler in those days.
Yeah.
So the Yorubas come through from Ondo,
Right.
Ifon in Ondo, and those days transportation was not too good.
Yeah.
So they trek. So, but when they always get to Ora, which is our place, they can't continue their journey.
Okay.
So they decide to stay in my father's shop,
Mm.
my grandfather's shop.
Mm.
And because he was having physical challenges, he
Yeah.
was what you call disabled. So, but they felt they could call him Ajanaku. He was a
Okay.
very strong man.
Okay.
So that's how his trade name
Yeah.
took over his real name.
Okay.
That's how
Right.
all of us are bearing the Ajanaku.
Trade name.
His trade name
Yeah.
as a shoemaker
Yeah.
became his real name.
Wow.
Yes, that's all of us got that name.
And since then,
Otherwise, his real name was Ovikute.
Ovikute.
Which is not what, I thank God, that is not what we are bearing now.
Okay.
Because the meaning of that is more traditional.
Right.
Yes, so, but this is perfect, actually.
Wow. Wow. So what's
Ovikute.
Ovikute? What does that mean?
So, it's like servant of the gods.
Right.
So, but as Christians, now I'm very happy we're
Yeah.
not bearing that name because I might have taken 2 steps, 3, 4 steps to go and change the name. So,
Really?
because that one would have meant servant of the gods, and I don't serve gods, so I serve a lot. Jesus Christ. And
Wow.
God, yeah.
Wow. Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's really quite in depth.
I took time to ask my parents.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
So, can I ask your wife?
Yeah.
So, what do you think about, of course, when you're actually looking into, oh, this is my man, and
Yeah.
have you ever asked him that? What's that name is all about?
Of course.
Yeah,
When
you
I
did.
met him the first time.
So
Because
what,
of course I lived
so,
in Lagos, so
okay.
I knew Ajanaku was a Yoruba name.
Yeah.
And that was the first thing I asked him. And when he explained, and I said, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Then I now said, okay, to distinguish us
Yes.
from the Yoruba people, then
Yes.
I want us to make it a compound name.
All right.
So we're going to add your first name, which is Eromon Ajanaku. And then he now said, oh, okay, I'm going to ask my dad. And then his dad said, fine, you can bear anything you want.
Oh.
So that I don't have to always answer that question.
Answer that
Are you
question.
Yoruba and all that.
Absolutely. Wow. Now, can you tell all our audience, because we want to know which school you attained? Right from primary school, secondary, and so forth and so forth. Yes. So tell us.
Okay. My primary school, the very first one was Wato Primary School, and in my village. And my parents were teachers.
Yeah. Both of them.
Yes. My father was the headmaster. Later worked in industrial education. We were transferred to Saple, so I went there and attended Etiop Primary School, which was one of the very good schools then. And we came back home 1978, and I continued from Owato again, and then I went to the local school, the OK Secondary School, and my parents felt my academics need to be strengthened. So I got into government college, really. One of the schools then, Bender State. And there I came back to Holy Trinity again, quite a journey. Excuse me. So I also went to Federal Polytechnic, Auchi, where I graduated with my HND Secretarial Administration. And then we relocated to London 2007. I did a BSc in Business and Human Resource Management. And presently, I'm just having about 2 months left. I'm doing my LM in International Studies and Intellectual Property Law. Intellectual property. That has to do with copyrights for musicians, trademarks, patents, and all that.
There you go. Intellectual. I like that. Wow. So what makes you want to read that? What was going on in your mind that I want to really read this? I want to go to further intellectual property, because that sounds like it's where the money is, isn't it?
Yeah, again, I'm in the music industry, and when I was very young, I used to write poems. And I carried my poem to...
Can you still remember one of those poems then?
I know that I was much more inclined, because I lost my mom then. Most of my poems were quite sorrowful. So I know that I used to write lots of toughy, like all these things kind of poem. But I carried the book to a publishing house in Ilupeju. They never returned it. And when I asked for it, they didn't give me back. So when I grew up, I said, no, I want to protect artists and their rights. By doing that, what do I need to read? Let me go and read something that has to do with intellectual property. So that was the motivation behind me going into reading. I think it will help.
And you've got 2 more months.
Yes, so I'm doing my dissertation slowly.
Wow, well done.
Thank you.
So, before we continue, let me just acknowledge some of our audience, because they've been waving to say, hi, we're here, guys, come on now. So we need to appreciate the fact that they're with us and they're watching. and just to appreciate them. Is that all right?
Yes. We do.
Right. We have with us, we have brother Dotun Obuleye is watching with us. Thank you very much. And we have, and he said, you are welcome to Noble People TV.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
So we also have Sister Yetunde Oluyinka Okeshola. Thank you, ma.
Thank you,
I
sister.
said you're welcome.
Thank
Nice
you
to
so
see
much.
you.
Thank you.
We have Sister Falashade Royalty, and she's also watching, and she said hello.
Hello.
We have Pastor Gabriel watching, from France, say hello.
Thank you,
to
our
all
daddy in
guys.
the Lord. Thank you.
And I have here one of my sisters, Sister Dopsy Dami. She's watching. Thank you,
Hello.
ma'am. Thank you.
See.
We have here Sheun Eyinlojoluwa Odebiyi, and she said, you are all welcome to Noble People TV,
Thank you
and
very much.
God bless. Thank you
Amen.
very
God
much.
Bless you.
Thank you, ma. And also, she said, Madam Shade, well done, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you very much. With you on our side, we know we can do it all. Thank you so much for all your support all the time. Thank you. And Brother Dotun Ogunleye said, Ajanoku means elephant in Yoruba land.
Mm.
Oh,
I like that
Yes,
one.
yes.
in
Yes, it
Yoruba
is.
land.
Strong, yes.
Mm.
Strong.
Very strong. King
Powerful.
of the jungle.
Yes.
King of the jungle.
That's why they used to call his dad Ajanoku.
Ajanoku.
Yeah, he's
And
strong.
just to let you
Yeah.
know, my father's first name is Jimo.
Jimo. Really?
Jimo Joseph.
Jimo Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, it seems to me, Edo State, I think they kind of have like a Yoruba name to some of the.
A lot.
There's a lot of Yoruba.
Jegede.
Yeah. Jegede also.
Mhm.
Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And he said it's a special name for important people.
People.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Brother
Thanks to the
Dotun.
Lord.
What about some
Thank
of
you,
us
sir.
that we Shade, eh? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate all of you. And please share the program. And this is a celebrity hour because we know that there are lots of you are the celebrity. As I always say, we want to celebrate what God is doing in your life. So thank you for watching, and please do share the program to all your friends and family. Thank you for watching us. And yes, there's a question here. Now, the audience want to know what drew you
Into music?
into music, because you started with poem, isn't it?
Yes.
Because and from there then to music. So that's a big transition, isn't it?
Yes. When I was very young, when we traveled from Benin
Yeah.
to our hometown, I sit at the back of the car from where my parents are driving,
Yeah.
and I used to hear songs.
Yeah.
I hear it alone, but it would be ridiculous if I tell my parents I'm hearing singing.
Yeah.
So-
Why would
So
you
it
do-
will be, where are you hearing it from? I know it's a headmaster.
Yeah.
So
They're
what has come over you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very disciplined.
So I used to hear songs.
Mm.
I was thinking, where are these songs coming from?
Yeah.
So when I was in primary 5,
Mm.
in our local church,
Yeah.
I was interested in the Anglican church I used to attend. I was interested in singing.
Yeah.
So my father bought me my own set of books,
All right.
and I used to sit with my uncle at the back
Yeah.
in the congregation.
Yeah.
And I had my prayer book, I had my hymn books, I had my Bible, everything with me.
Yeah.
I used to admire the way the choir used to sing.
All right.
So I said I would like to join the choir. So I said, okay, go and join.
Mm.
So I joined the choir.
Yeah.
I started in my primary 5, and like that until I became the choir master for that church, St. Paul's
Right.
Anglican Church.
Wow.
And
How many
yes, that took a long time till I was in my just finished my secondary school,
Okay.
about entering the
Right.
polytechnic then.
Yeah.
So I became the choir master, and we used to do a lot of choir competitions
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
And I didn't stop there. I now saw a gap because we observed that our youths then were not coming to church, mostly in the village.
Okay.
So we identified that music could really bring them in there. So I joined the Boys Brigade Nigeria.
Mm.
And also I started properly into music. But I also know that because I wanted to play the organ, organ was not like now in the studio you have a keyboard.
Yeah.
There. In those days, very few churches have the what we call the organ.
Yeah.
And it's the type of bellow, you pump it with your, you need to hit very well. Yeah, so my father used to give me transport money. I go to these different churches
That's
to
right.
meet their organists
Wow.
to teach me.
Wow.
So, and when I finished the Boys Brigade, I became the envy of everybody.
Yeah.
We had trumpets, we had everything. I also went to Vine in Lagos. I was doing my youth service.
Yeah.
I've played in Catholic church. I've played in Anglican church in Sokoto.
Mm.
And I've played in Pentecostal churches too, in Lagos, one or two. So I've had a broad experience going on. So I really enjoyed music. That's how I got into music.
Mm-hmm.
And when we came to London here, presently I'm the choir master for my church.
Wow.
And I decided to go into proper professional music 2012.
Okay.
And
So that's when
I really
that's
entered the
when
music
you
industry.
really entered. Okay. Okay. Wow.
Mm.
So tell us, that's really quite good. I mean, 2012. That's quite a long
Long time, yeah.
And but who are you inspired by?
Mm.
Because it's important that you tell us all this now. There's something. Who are you inspired by?
Okay. Because of what has affected my kind of music.
Yeah.
So that will give you a lead to the fact that I appreciate so many types of music.
Yeah.
So there's so many people who have inspired me.
Yeah.
First of all, the church has inspired me.
Okay, that's the first one.
Church
Yeah.
was the first.
I think that's really kind of a foundation, isn't it?
The church inspired
Yeah,
me
yeah.
in the sense it gave me the first opportunity,
Good.
and I could see that singing is just not just because you want to sing. It comes from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of us who are Christians,
Yeah.
we know who we worship.
That's right.
And so when we sing from the heart.
Yes.
We adore the one that has created us.
Mm-hmm.
So I was inspired from there. And then I was inspired especially by reggae music, from reggae music.
Reggae music.
Yeah, reggae music.
So
Those
can
days,
you tell us?
Lucky Dube.
Oh, okay.
I was playing, I was listening to some of his songs again yesterday.
So which one were you listening to yesterday?
The one he talked about the South African people.
Okay. Can you mimic it or?
Ayo, 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 ayo.
Mm. Yes.
So he was talking
I
about.
like his music. Yeah, very nice.
Ain't no be no schools anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
So he was talking about emancipation,
Mm,
okay, but which is part of what I believe in.
Yeah,
I'm a social critic.
yeah.
If you go into some of my music, you like one of them criticizes the social welfare situation in Nigeria.
All right.
So I love that side of my music,
Yeah.
and I love one of the Yoruba musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows him, King Sunny Ade.
King Sunny Ade.
I
Okay.
love him for the way he delivers his songs.
Okay, how?
He sings
As in-
with passion.
Okay.
He commands the stage.
Yes.
He knows when to raise his voice. He knows when to mellow
Went to
down.
mellow down. And he danced.
He dances very well.
Ah.
He has eye contact with the band members. He
Yes.
doesn't talk much. There's a way you see him when he squeezes or when he turns. He passes a message to the musicians.
It's very. Can I just ask you, because I know you can speak. You can't speak Yoruba, but you can pick one or two. So how does Sunny Ade's music influence? Because I'm sure most of his songs were all, well, majority of his songs
Are Yoruba.
are in Yoruba.
Yeah.
So what? And you can can you hear or you can't speak? Which one?
I can't speak.
Or you can speak or you can't hear or you can.
I can't speak. I may not understand all the words.
Yes.
But I know what I really enjoy. You see, like it can be Spanish music. Okay?
Yeah.
It can be
Right.
from France or
Yeah.
any kind of music.
Mm.
But the first thing any listener will want to hear is,
Yeah.
if you hear good music, you will know it.
So regardless the language,
yes, the instrumentation
so
draws me.
Yes, everything.
The delivery draws me. So
okay.
I enjoy it.
Okay.
It's after finishing enjoying it, I can ask, okay, what is that? What was he saying?
What was he saying?
You know, but I've soaked it in.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Just why
that's a good answer.
Yeah. So,
Lovely. Yes. Very good answer. Yes. Because it's true.
Yeah.
You know, you're right, because you know it can be in any languages, because but the way they put everything together, the drums and you know the voice, the melodies, it's just brilliant. You just want to dance to, even though you don't know what they are talking about. So I think I will definitely you know, agree to what you just said.
Thank you.
Another questions I've been asked is about what's an average day like for you. And I think your wife will bear me the witness as well, because this is where she needs to come in.
Okay.
You know.
You want her to tell me?
I mean, I want to ask you, because you are my, you know, of course you are the center of everything today. But you know, our job here is just to know, to support, you know. But of course, she will answer some of the questions when we get there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what's an average day for you?
Well, I wake up because I go to my normal days. You know?
Yeah.
I wake up early and I pray while still closing my
I will
eyes.
confirm from your wife.
Yes,
you know?
I pray while closing my eyes, but she will be sleeping then. She will be sleeping then. Okay, she will be sleeping then. And nowadays, because before now, I used to form the habit of reading my newspapers quickly.
Okay.
As if I've missed something from London.
Right.
When I wake up, on my bed, on my phone.
Newspaper.
On my phone.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So my wife whipped me into line by saying, "No, you pick the phone in the morning, read your Bible first."
Yeah.
Okay. So I do that now.
Yeah.
Not after.
Yeah.
So the priority list is you do it now, not after. So I will want to read it maybe when I'm in the office seated. But you know, as you wake up, you read first. And then you start your day with God, and then God will take control of everything.
Right.
Okay, so that's typically my morning, how it looks like. I go to my day job and come back. But I'm always...
So as a musician, and you also work as well?
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot, isn't it?
So I always sing in the office.
Oh.
I compose most of my songs in the office.
In the office.
Because I'm always thinking of how to improve my music.
Right.
I'm shy to watch my videos, but I try to go and see where I've made one or two mistakes. If I could correct them and improve.
Yes.
Yeah, so at the moment I'm doing a song with our producer, but I've not finished it. So I on a daily basis, I think music out all the time. Yeah. Because for instance, in the church, I will have to drop the program by latest Friday to the priest. So it's music every time, Monday to Friday.
I mean, if I will ask, maybe we can listen to one of your songs.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to ask the sound engineer to play one of your songs.
Okay. Maybe his favorite.
And, you know, maybe his favorite, yeah. Because there were quite a lot of them.
Okay.
So, because in the office, so that's your day job.
Yes, and my colleagues will ask me, what are you doing here?
Exactly. I'm like, I want to ask you.
This is not your industry. So, because, I mean, for instance, there was, during the Christmas period, I got carried away and I was singing.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, 2 managers were watching. And Augustine, is that you singing or there was something plugged? I said, no, it's me. It's okay. Now that we've caught you, the next Christmas you won't escape. We want to do a Christmas show and you pilot it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So.
Oh, good. So I'm going to go right to your wife now, because we asked the questions. How was your normal day? like. So wifey is going to say something about it, because you know, just to justify and to clarify and to, you know, to support, you know, your what you've just told us. So yes,
He's right. Augustine is right.
you see, audience, that's the reason why I try to leave wife or husband out of, because they always, it's just supporting. Yeah. Okay.
There's something he left out. Sometimes he sends music that he's just composed in a raw one.
Yes.
He sends it to me as audio. And then he says, "Love, just listen to it." And I haven't finished it. It's still raw. And no, that's okay. And then he will do that. So he's right in that he composes in the office as soon as inspiration hits.
Yeah.
He doesn't wait to say, "Oh, let me get home." No.
Yes.
So the good thing is he has a smartphone. So he records it. He said, so when he comes back in the evening, and then we can have a listen, you know,
Together.
Yes. And then I'll give him my opinion, what I think about it.
So give us one of the opinion. I want to hear. In any of this,
I don't know the title, but there's one he has
Yeah.
that is raw.
Yeah.
I love it because I told him it's like should I call it Jim like Marshall, you know, like fast paced and everything.
Okay.
And I really like it, and I like the words as well.
Right.
And then of course he knows that I'm his number one fan because he sings and it touches my heart. He sings, I tell him he has a soulful voice.
Yes.
He has the kind of voice that when he sings, it touches your heart, your soul. You know, there's a quality about the way he sings that you know that yes, it's from the throne of grace.
Amen.
This is not.
Oh, there you
know.
go.
It's from heaven.
I like that. Yes.
That's how
I
met him
like
anyway.
that. Fantastic.
Yes.
I like that.
That's how I met him anyway.
Yes.
Music.
Yes. Oh, fantastic. So now, what is your style of music? Because I mean, I've heard Shilekwa Yomi, I've heard Palala,
Okay.
I've heard Akata, yeah, and then there was another one, Showers of Blessings, and there's one you call Hohimanem. Hohimanem.
Okay, that was the one you were playing.
That's the one we were playing.
List.
Right. So can this studio manager just give us, one of your songs?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear the one.
So just to hear.
Okay.
So, Ohimane. Okay.
You want to know the interpretation now before the music?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, why the music is still.
Ohimame is that God has created me.
God has created
Yeah.
you.
So whatever God has created is perfect. You remember in Genesis when it was
Yeah.
created, it said everything is good. Everything was good that God created. So God has perfected every of our creation. Nobody's ugly.
No.
Okay, everybody's created in God's image.
Yes.
So I sang that song from my heart because of the situation I was in then. I think we came here then and we were still trying to settle down. You know, you
Alright.
relocate and things were very hard. And I was saying that, oh, Imame, I won't even
Lovely baby, I go celebrate you every day, my girl, Oregelewa, Oregelewa, Juele, Iwosen baby, Iwosen baby, Iwosen, sing for me, my tatari baby, my sweet apple, the rose flower in my money, Lola biko one more, I will take care of you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Haleke.
Alike.
So, what does that mean?
It's a virtuous, spotless, beautiful,
Right.
honorable,
Wow.
reliable woman.
Wow. So, kind of Proverb 31.
Yes.
Woman.
Yes. a virtuous
Because,
woman.
yeah.
So she stood by me all these years. So
Wow.
that was
For the past 21
yes.
years.
So that was the only way I could say thank you, and I had to compose the song to just thank her.
Wow.
And that song,
That's a love
by the
song.
way, can be used can be used. You see, like what you said, the type of music I play.
Yeah.
I have very so much respect for family values. So
Yes. Which is
I
good.
encourage Christian marriages. You know, I try to compose songs that we, even in the gospel industry, can use for occasions. So you can use it for your weddings, you can use it for your renewal of anniversary or anything. You can use it in parties. So it's not just for me; it's for everybody.
It's for everybody.
It's for everybody.
Absolutely.
If you look at Afro classical, we did a lot of classical kind of music added to it.
Yes.
If you look at Falala, Falala is the Afro hip hop.
Hip hop.
So the beat is fast and it's the Afro hip hop. It's my kind of old African kind of hip hop.
Where would you stand? Is more juju, Afro juju, or is more contemporary or R&B, or because you have variety.
So I call myself. I said I sing Afro hip hop.
Afro
hip hop.
Hip hop.
Yeah. So in it you can find high life music inside.
Yes, that's one of them.
Yes. In that kind of my music, you can find. You can even find worship.
Yes.
In a different way.
Yes.
Like showers of blessings.
Yes.
In a different way.
Yes.
You can find the classical I told you of.
Yeah. What about Shilekun?
Shilekun is high life.
It's high life.
It's proper high life.
Wow.
In the Afro way. Wow. Because the beat. Boom, 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 boom,
so it's more Afro hip hop.
Anyways. So that's why they all come round.
They all come, yes. So tell us about your favorite performance. You know, you because I've seen you, performing in a different occasions, and also not only in churches, because you go around even in concerts. God, you are something else. And the way you dance to your my goodness, it was like intrigue. So you connect to your audience basically.
Thank you very much.
Because I've witnessed that, and some of my audience actually witness that as well, that you sing and then you dance with that passion.
I really enjoy what I do.
You do,
I enjoy the music, and I could do more, but I can say for now.
So when you say you can do more, like
I could do more if when I start expanding my kind of music to the level I want. I enjoy playing live. Mostly when instruments are all on ground. Soundtrack, yes, I enjoy soundtrack, but if instruments are really on ground on stage, it propels me more. So I've done a lot of shows well in Nigeria, but here I would say I really enjoyed the last show we had at the artist had it in Live Your Dream. It was a very good one. It was an eye opener. The audience was responsive, and everybody was charged up, and it was powerful. Every artist that came in there that day was superb.
Absolutely.
So when it was my time to sing, and I was really, oh my God, I think I need to do well now. Everybody, although it's not a competition, I enjoyed myself in that concert.
Okay, I think it's very interesting you say that, because one of the questions that the audience wanted to ask is that they were asking that have you ever dealt with performance anxiety? Because bear in mind that some of the audience, they are also an artist, some of them are actually maybe in the choir, and kind of, especially when you've been asked that, well, it's your turn. How do you, have you ever dealt with performance anxiety?
I can tell you every artist has it,
Of course, yes.
They won't tell you, but now that you've asked me, I will tell you.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, so you see me, before I go on stage, I go to use the convenience many times. And then, so I'll go and ease myself, I come back again. I go and ease myself and come back again. But as soon as you step on that stage and you just hear the first line of the song,
Then
Forget
you're
about everything concerning your anxiety.
But why that anxiety though? I mean,
Because you want to do well.
you want to do well.
You want to do well.
Is that
because
the reason?
Yes. I mean,
Only reason.
it starts from a stage where you are the novice. You've
Yeah.
not done it before.
Yes.
And it's your first time.
Yes.
It's a different anxiety from you have been doing it,
it.
and you are called upon again to do it.
To do it.
So the first one is the worst one, which is you have never done it before. You don't know whether you're going to get it wrong. I've seen artists singing and they are using soundtrack, they miss their lines.
Yeah.
And
that's
almost keeping quiet before the end of the song. Because sometimes they tell you that's the first time, you've never used soundtrack. They prefer you play the instruments close to them, you know.
You know, when it's live, it's easy to,
So, but when you have done it before,
yes,
don't take for granted because you sang the same song last time. You do it very well again next time. No, every audience is different.
It's different, yes, absolutely.
You must deliver it as if it's the first time.
It's the first time.
Yes,
that's powerful. So, I'm going to ask Listen now.
Okay.
So, have you ever seen your husband in that performance anxiety? Say, oh God, no, oh, honey, you're gonna be fine. Honey, you will be fine. I've got you stuck together, honey. You know.
It's not that bad.
I mean,
It's never that bad. Like he said, what he usually does is he'll be like, once you see him doing that, and then he just goes to the restroom. A few times, you know, like 4 or 5 times. Even if he's not drinking water, he just keeps going there and coming back.
That's what you call it. It don't happen. It don't happen.
But the minute, like you said, the minute he steps on the stage, that's it. He's a different person entirely.
I like the non-verbal communication of it.
Yeah. Then I know he's nervous.
I know, yeah. You see, and no one will know this apart from you, because you know your husband. You know, oh honey, oh. You'll be fine, trust me. You'll be fine. Wow, that's good. Tell us about your music album, because you've released 2 or more albums.
Yeah, so my first album was called Friendly Chat.
Friendly Chat.
Yeah, and in brackets I put Mazio. So.
Oh, why do you title it?
Yeah, the title was I wanted to launch myself into the music industry.
Right.
To have a chat with whoever wants to listen to me.
Wow.
If you've not heard somebody before, just give him the opportunity. Just hear from him. Just have a chat.
Yes.
Let's know whether he's real.
Yes.
What can he offer? And so my first song, my first album, if you listen to it, it's mostly traditional because that's my root.
Okay.
So I said, okay, let me first connect to my first audience, which is back home, then all over the world, wherever we find our people.
Yeah.
But even at that, when the album came out, especially Falala, you won't believe it. We sang it in so many gatherings in London here that are not even traditional.
Oh yes, and some of your audience don't even know you as Eromon, Nakkuone. Exactly. Falala. Anytime they know who they're talking about, because that's kind of really
So so that's the first one, and then you in that album, there was one particular song when we got to the studio. And I told our producer, I finished singing it. I don't want to sing it again. And that was Ijesu Yoga. Ijesu Yoga is Jesus and worship. You know of that person, period. So I sang. Yes, I just take from Aura. Yeah. So I sang that song when I was actually. It's like the Holy Spirit took over me then. I really sang it. Wow. And I didn't want to change the words. So I said, that is how I'm going to sing it. And that's how the album came out. So I did that. About 7 songs in the first.
And the second album?
And the second album was called Fonda.
Fonda, yes.
So that's when we have Akata.
Yes.
If you listen to Akata, Akata really talked about the corruption.
Wow. So more like.
It's it's political.
Yeah, political.
You can call it,
because you said you are a social critic.
Yes.
Yeah?
I always believe that because God has blessed us with so many things.
So to convey the information to the world,
we should be our brother's keeper.
Right.
So which is love your neighbor as yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
So we feel the government our country should love us just
Yeah.
the way God has loved us.
Yeah.
We have so many things in abundance, natural resources and all that. Yeah.
Wow.
So that what led to that. And then you have the singles which
Yeah.
are remixed.
I know.
Shileku and Haleke.
Yeah, Haleke remix,
Yes.
Shilekun remix. You
Yes.
know,
those two
don't
we
know
had
those.
to do.
Right. So let us actually say hello to some of our audience that
Okay.
have just joined us. We have Pastor Gabriel is actually giving you a thumbs up. So
Thank you,
well
sir.
done. And we have Prince Adeloye Lawson. He's watching with us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you
God
very much,
bless
sir.
you, please. Thank you, Prince. I have one of our Sister Victoria Chili Adiaga. She's watching.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so
sister.
much.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
watching.
much. All the time. We really love you. Thank you. And I have Mr. Noble, the CEO of Noble People TV.
Big boss.
And the big boss, yeah. So Adebayo Adiaga JP. He said, I like the native song from Aura,
Okay.
sang by Augustine. He
Thank
said
you
he
very
liked that
much.
because he was playing that, He
Yeah.
said, "Ooh, I like that," So if we can hear that
Yeah, that's,
again,
at least let our audience
so
hear
that
that.
our audience can hear that one.
Oh,
sir.
Imam.
Yeah, so we want to hear that song again, please.
So CD Baby
CD Baby,
and iTunes.
iTunes,
And they can also reach me on Facebook.
On
They can
Facebook.
reach me on Twitter.
right.
I'm on
So
Instagram.
can they get an album also on iTunes, Amazon, and
Yes, they can
so
get they can get the
they
albums
can
there.
get the album there as
And
well.
For
And all
those
the
who
singles.
for those who are in London,
Yeah,
even Amazon has started doing the CD copies.
yeah,
You can also order CD copies on Amazon.
fantastic. You
Yes.
see, we can get these songs, in Amazon. I think really there's a powerful.
Yeah, and I engage in events. If you're doing any events and you want me to come
Okay,
and
tell
entertain
us.
you, just contact me and it's
As a musician,
yes,
Wow.
yes, birthday parties,
birthday party,
weddings, anniversaries, housewarming,
housewarming,
graduation.
graduation, fantastic. You
Yeah.
see, this man is really into a lot. Oh my! So where do you get the time to do all this?
It's-
And Missy, what happened? Does he stay at home at all?
Yes, he does. And,
He does.
And he's very good at connecting on the mobile. So he does video call with me. He talks to me. He texts me. We are always talking and calling or texting as if he's even at home. So that's it.
Because I love music, so I always find time for music. Even when I'm really tired, I still find
You
time.
still find time
yes.
for music.
Yeah, because my keyboard is in the living room,
Yes.
so I put it there as a reminder. When I
Yeah.
enter the living room, it's like you are yet to play me today, so I have to play you. By the grace of God.
So so if you're on the piano,
Yeah.
and then the wife can start singing, she said, "Love, I send you that
Song.
song. You start singing,
Yes.
and I'll start playing. Have you guys actually been
Oh yeah,
doing that?
she's a good singer at home.
Oh,
Even in
okay.
church.
No, I like to
Right,
dance.
you like to
She
dance.
dances more.
She
Yeah.
dances more.
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful. And Mr. Adebayo Adiaga JP said, how do you cope with family issues with your musical career? How do you cope?
Okay.
I know we mentioned it briefly earlier on.
Mm.
So how do you cope? Because now, your music career, because we know that you know, even as a recording artist, you know, there's a lot of songs. You release quite a lot of singles, album. And now, about a few minutes ago, you were telling us that you know, you entertain. You know, anyone can call you to, you know, the graduations, housewarming, weddings, and so on and so forth. So now the question is, you know, how do you cope with family issues, with all these musical, you know?
Okay. So you see, first of all,
Yeah.
we as human beings should prioritize.
Right.
So you have what you call scale of preference.
Yeah.
You start the one at the top
Yeah.
until you get there.
Yeah.
When I was going through the trend of when I started music properly into professionally, it was 2012.
Yeah.
So that means a lot of family work has been done before then. So I make sure that my home is intact.
Right.
That
That's
is the
very
first one.
important. Yes.
If your home is not intact, there's no way you plan to be able to do anything
Successfully.
successfully. Whether education, music,
Yeah.
you must love your children very well. You must love your wife very well.
Right.
You must care for them.
Wow.
Okay. Once you're able to do that,
So you love and care.
yeah, and you have built the foundation,
Yes.
they will support you 100%
100%.
for whatever you put your hands on or you lay your hands on.
That's good.
So it is easy when they are behind you. If they are behind you, and which is my own case, I'm fortunate,
Yes.
they are behind me. So when I bring programs in like this, I need to be here now, I need to go and record.
And they kind of support
Oh,
you.
so Daddy, that's nice, your song.
Wow.
Oh, Daddy, you have not even released it. It looks, I mean, when you hear it, it's very melodious.
Yeah.
You could do this, and you could do this, you know. So they give you tips on how to make it.
Yes.
So it's quite easy when you build your home.
Yes.
And of course, you know,
Yes.
if you make Jesus Christ the foundation of your home,
Right.
the children will grow in the Lord.
In the Lord.
And
Everything will
and
work.
you will get to
will
appreciate
work
whatever
well.
you are
Yes.
doing.
Yes.
They will not see it in a
As
negative
a
form.
burden
As a
or
burden.
as you know, husband,
Exactly.
absentee father, and
Exactly.
absentee husband.
So you do the first job.
Because number one, Christ is the foundation
Yes.
of that family, and then number two, as you've said, about love and care, and the three thing is that you need to take them along, so they kind of really know where you are, where you're at, you know, and then of course give you that, you know, support. And you talk about behind you, and I think that really important because you know, no man is an island. You cannot just keep on doing things the same way, because part of the thing you won't be able to see, they can see it.
Exactly.
And they will be able to kind of, you know, Dad or honey, have you ever thought of this? And I think this is, you complement each other.
Yes.
And I think as I was, you know, you were talking, your wife like, yes, yes, 100% yes, yes. Wow, that's powerful. Now, we just want to ask you, because one of the audience also are saying that, do you do secular music?
I've stopped secular music.
Why did you stop? What made you stop?
Just before I answer that question now, I only go as far as talking about the welfare of people.
Okay.
Because secular music will take you to places that you might not appreciate to be at a particular point.
Mm-hmm.
If you are in the church, you can control everything that you do in the church.
Right.
If you are in a Christian gathering, you can control everything to the glory of God, whatever you do there. But if you are in a disco hall, you cannot control what other people will do. You can control what you can do,
Yes.
but you can't control what other people will do. Would you like what they will
What
do?
do we do?
If you don't believe in something, why are you there?
Why are you there?
I can play for birthday parties, like I said. These are civilized events. Somebody is celebrating the birth of a child. You're there. So, join them in the joy. Somebody is celebrating his wedding. These are married couples. You are there to celebrate
They're
with them.
celebrating love, care.
Celebrating family life.
Family life, yes.
So, but say I go for a gig that has to be secular.
Circular.
A restaurant, let me say where they sell drinks, alcohol. I'm not saying people who drink alcohol. Everybody has his choice of what he wants to do.
Yeah.
But I can't. For every human being, there's restriction.
That's
I
right.
just as give an example for food. Some people don't eat pork.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with pork, even though
Yeah.
I don't eat it. But people don't eat pork. So, but that's just what they want.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everybody has an audience for.
An audience for. So you said you stopped.
Yeah.
So you stopped because of these reasons.
I stopped one because that's not what I want.
Okay. And what
No.
year was that?
When I was quite young.
When you were
in
still
Nigeria,
in
yeah.
Nigeria. So
Yeah.
okay.
I
That's a long
stopped. I
time
stopped
ago.
because of my Christian life.
Yes.
I also stopped because it's not the kind
That's
of
not
music.
the call.
That's not my calling.
Yeah. Right.
Those who are in it,
Yeah.
let them just enjoy. This is my
Have
own
you
side.
met your wife during that time? When you were like in circular? Is that
No, I've not met her.
You haven't met
She
her.
got to really know me
when you
when I
stopped?
played on New Year's Eve in the church. That was when.
That's when you were
Yeah,
connected.
when I was going home, that was when
1998.
1998.
She gave me a lift, and that's how we got to know each other.
So how come you gave him?
From passenger.
Oh no, it was not just him. It was not just him. I used to give lift to people who were walking because when I didn't have a car, people used to give me
used to
lifts. So it's one good turn deserving another. So I had some people in the car that day.
Yeah.
And we were in the same church. I didn't even know he was in the church because there's a platform in our church where the musicians stay. So you only see like their heads. You don't like see. So I never really noticed him. He was behind the keyboard.
I know this is not a couple thing, but now it looks like. So how did you get to know?
Yeah, so on New Year's Eve, midnight service. Watchnight service. He came out.
Yes.
He ministered. So he was the solo person. So he had a microphone.
Yes.
And the church is a cathedral, so we're like over 3,000 people.
That's right.
So, but I usually sit towards the front.
Yes.
So he sang, he took the microphone, and he did the worship for
Yes.
about over an hour.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. So singing in the audience. So I didn't really sing it, but the voice, like I told you.
Yes.
So it was the voice. So when I was going home, I had given some of the girls ride. Then I saw him walking. So I saw him walking, and I said, our singer, come, let me give you a ride.
Yes.
So that was it.
Oh, so just like that.
Just like that.
But you said that you love his voice.
Yes, it was the voice that
made
me remember that he's our singer.
And then from there.
But I didn't know he had already seen me before then. And it
Yeah.
was like I walked straight into the
I
track.
did tell my drummer
How come
when
you
she came.
see,
When she came for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
For one of the people that was
Yeah.
our drummer, his name is called Elijah.
Yeah.
When
That's
we
the two
finished,
anointing
yeah,
there.
when he finished drumming, I said, Elijah, come. He said, he used to call me chairman. So I said, come. I said, who is that lady going?
Hey, there you go.
He said, there's so many ladies, chairman. I said, that sister going up there. The one with Gilly. He said, chairman is a big man, big woman. He's a manager. You can't don't go there. Let's go for. I said, God, Holy Spirit just told me now. That's my wife.
Now, all right.
So from there we took it off.
Yeah. So really, I mean, it has to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
We all have an history, and this is a very good beginning. And look where it's taking you guys to, and that's the connection, So great, yeah. Yes, it's good. So now, another thing they ask us is, can you play music as one-man band?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
So you've done it before, you
Yes.
can do it again.
Yeah.
So he can play music with,
Yes.
one-man band. Fantastic. And another question is that why you enter the car the car, Mr. Augustine. Now, wow. Is that what you Someone is watching you.
I like
Someone
that.
is watching you.
That's why I entered the car.
So you entered the car, yeah?
Oh my God.
So the woman with that hairstyle,
with the gele.
Oh, thank you. Right. The next questions quickly before we round up is, I said, do you teach music, and how do you balance your music with other obligations?
Okay, I first of all, especially voice.
Yeah.
I engage in teaching voice music initially when I started my
Like a voice training.
voice training. I used to do. I used to do it for age 10 to 15.
Right.
Yeah, I used to do it in my former place where I used to live. I used to teach children, and my interest is to know that when we were looking for choir members for my church, God spoke to me and said, "I will give you people who don't know how to sing, so you have to go and teach them." So I eventually started doing voice training for all of them.
Oh,
So,
that's good.
yeah, so
That's good. And there's a lot of turnover. Do you still do it here
yes,
as well?
yes, I do.
All right. At the moment.
Yeah, just casually. Yeah.
Okay. Do you travel or they come to you? Or
They come to me.
they
Most of
come
them in
to
the
you?
local area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. So we just want to know about your challenges. So what are your challenges?
Okay. I guess it's also for every
For every
upcoming artist.
budding,
Yeah.
artist. Yeah.
The first challenge is,
Yeah.
of course, everybody knows is finance,
Yeah.
because knowing how to sing is the first thing.
Yeah.
Getting a producer to help you arrange a song is the second thing.
Yeah.
But we all know now in this century,
Yeah.
competition. You need money for publicity,
Yeah.
for marketing.
Right.
So that's one of the challenges. And then the second challenge here,
Mm.
from my heart,
From your heart.
yes, I want to say this from my heart, is that, and also it's an appeal, to say that the already established artists who are already here
Yeah.
should do more to support the upcoming artists.
Okay.
I say
in
this.
In what way?
Yeah, I say this in this form.
Because they may not understand how.
Within us musicians,
Yes.
and this is the truth.
Yeah.
You cannot actually call. I know this is what we feed from.
Yeah.
You cannot actually call a colleague, come and I'm celebrating something. He will charge you the same way he charges an ordinary person. And he knows you don't have the money.
And you still.
And he knows you are coming. So why not just assist this brother? Why not just assist this sister? I know this opinion might not go around very well, but
Yeah.
the truth is they need to do more to support.
To support.
Now you want to do an event, you need speakers,
Yeah.
you need this.
Yeah.
And these are brothers or
Who
sisters
have
who already
already.
have it, an event. Support them.
Okay.
Give them what they need to achieve what they want. It might not be, if you're charging 150, it might be half. Just to push him across the line. Because that's one of the challenges I have. I want to do, for instance, shows. I want to do. You finish paying for hall, you do your publicity, and then it comes to the rating. You need to hire equipment.
Yes.
Go and hear how much it will cost you. You need to hire musicians. So these are the challenges.
Wow. And that's true, really, about supporting one another. And I think that's really important as well, So thank you for that. So another question one of the audience asking is, what advice would you give to the upcoming, those that are yet to, they're obviously thinking one day they will go out there and release an album, but they are yet to fulfill that. They're like, what advice would you give to people that are thinking, because you've mentioned about those are already, they should be supporting the upcoming
ones, yes.
Now you are an artist, so what advice would you give to those that are coming behind you?
Okay, so first of
Or
all,
wonder you,
first of all, I will advise them as soon as they get inspiration.
Yeah.
Most of this inspiration come at odd times. It could be in the night. You're about to sleep. Or you're on the road. With the advent of technology, just
Yeah.
record it.
Right.
Might not look, might not sound too good. Just record whatever comes to you.
Yeah.
That's the number one.
Yeah.
Then number two, I would advise that they are not in a hurry to release anything they are composing at the moment. Because you'll be shocked
But
that
you wait for the time.
you will need to wait for the time.
Appointed time.
Appointed time before you
So it's
really,
like it's like Habakkuk, chapter. Yeah.
You have to
So
wait.
write the vision down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Work on it.
Yeah.
Don't be hurry to push it out.
That's right.
And another thing I want them to understand is if you put fame first as your goal, you may not achieve the goal. So put success of you achieving that goal first before you think of fame.
Right.
So if you are good, the success will be there and fame will come.
Right.
You'll be invited.
Right.
So work on being good first. So that's what and I also tell them they should seek advice from the established
From the
ones,
established,
which is the
recording
most cost-effective way of releasing their. For authors, they have outlets on the online for online publishing. Those ones are easy.
Yeah.
But for musicians, just ask for the cost-effective music producers you can use.
Okay.
For upcoming artists, I won't advise them, from my experience, to do more than 1 or 2 tracks from beginning because it's capital intensive and you don't want to be drained or get disappointed if the first music does not come out good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. So one last question before
Okay.
we round up.
Yeah.
So if you are not a recording artist or, obviously not being able to play the piano, what would you find yourself doing?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I certainly want to be a lawyer.
Want to be a lawyer? Because I was reading your profile, social critics, with that kind of, because
I
I'm
certainly
guessing
want to
to be a
protect
lawyer.
the less privileged. Yeah,
Wow.
to be a lawyer.
Wow. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, I mean, it's been a pleasure
Thank you for having me.
both of you today.
Yeah.
But before we go, is there anything you would like to say?
Just to say thank you so much for having my husband here, and please just try and go on Amazon or iTunes to listen to his music. I think they usually have a free sample, and then you would understand because it touches the heart.
It does.
Even if you don't understand the language, but it is a blessing to be a blessing to you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
And thank you for coming. It's been
Thank
a
you so
pleasure
much.
having
You're
you
welcome.
today.
It's been an honor to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Right. Eromon Nakkuone. Number
Silent.
one, no counterfeit.
No counterfeit.
Yeah? So what would you like to say to the audience? Because a lot of them took their time to actually be part of this program today. And of course we'll be here in different parts of the world.
Yes.
So what would you say in a very couple of minutes?
I'd like to appreciate all of you.
Yeah?
For those of you who have taken time to listen and watch this program.
Yeah.
And I want to say that I will make sure I keep the standard up and always represent you anywhere. We represent and worship our Lord Jesus Christ, and we'll do everything we can to make you happy on the entertainment side. So listen to my music, try and get a copy, go to all the links, and you can reach me on my email, which I put there, nakkuone@gmail.com, and you can be sure of a speedy response. And if you have any events, think of the entertainment first before you think of the charges. So just think of entertainment, contact me. You might just be surprised. I might stroll in there to make your day worth it.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
All right.
Wow. This is so powerful. Lovely. Thank you very much, and thank you.
Thank you so much.
Our audience, we thank you so much for taking your time this special Saturday afternoon. We hope you enjoyed our guest, Eromon Nakkuone, and his beloved wife. These are the special couple that with me today. You see, we are here live called Celebrity Hour. This is your show. Peradventure you have someone or anyone who have been doing a great job, a great work. It might be in the ministry, it might be as a recording gospel artist, it might be, you know, it doesn't have to be in songs or in any capacity whatsoever. And you want us to acknowledge them in this particular station. Please do contact us. We are here live and we will be much, much happy to see them, you know, in our Noble People TV. This is a TV where you all love so much. And we also have Noble People International Magazine, Noble People TV. But we are here live and we are more than happy to bring them to this show to appreciate what God is doing in their life. So, I do not like to say goodbye, but we have no time. And I have to say to you, thank you. Next time on Celebrity Hour is me, Shadi. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.